What a world trying to talk my shit, man. Give me another video if I call it a night. I better just tell y'all, like I said, I make my video for myself, but if somebody hear this shit, if they keep the shit, they ain't gonna like it. It's just facts. But it ain't for all us. But for all y'all, like, black people, that, like, keep worried about, like, the black problem and shit with us in society, I'm just gonna keep it real with you. Don't never forget that whether you like it or not, your feelings don't matter. Never forget that you was a slave, bro. And a lot of the difficulty, a lot of us been back broke, butt broke, whatever the fuck they call it. That's why y'all motherfucker going through these relationship problems. Black on black crime, black on black, bro. And I ain't blaming everything on them because we play a part in that shit too. But we slaves over here, nigga. We slaves. And guess what? You gonna have slave nigga problems. So till you cultivate getting in tune with yourself, that's what the fuck you is. I see brothers and I like I said, especially on my YouTube shit, I see a lot of us banging on it. Yeah, bro, we slaves, nigga. Of course. Of course we ain't gonna get along. Of course we don't like each other. Of course we with the shit. We bred that way. So just to give you a better understanding of why you might be dealing with it, I'm just giving you the history of that shit from. Don't forget you was a slave in this motherfucking shit. And I ain't just blaming everything on them, because you know what I'm saying, that shit. But it's 2024, we finna go in 2025. And yes, my nigga, black people are still slaves, bro. Slave-minded. So don't get that shit twisted, man. Don't get that shit twisted. You can try to sit there and act like we ain't and all that, like, oh, we no, we not. We're still slave-minded. I even struggle with that shit. I ain't much there pointing them out, because, like, it's a whole bunch of white people I'm cool with. I'm cool with all different type of races of people. But complain about the way our behavior is and all that type of shit, a lot of that shit on us, but at the same time, nigga, we slaves, bro. The black woman don't respect the black man because she know your ass was a slave before. Slaves don't get respect. Just keeping it fucking real, dog. Like, but it's a personal choice too, cause like some of the black women and black people I deal with, they nice as hell. We treat each other like human beings. But never forget, my nigga, you always gonna deal with one of us that's gonna hit you with that slave mentality, bro. And it ain't never gonna stop, bro. All I'm trying to say is how to deal with that shit without snapping the fuck out all the time. We slaves, nigga. So I know a lot of us think we motherfucking free and shit. You might be probably free in you might can probably be free in your freedom come in your mind. A lot of our people ain't gonna think like that though, dog. They're gonna only think we like how they been programmed and shit. So instead of stressing yourself out about like why is it like that, how we gonna just work on like handling yourself, because a lot of us are slaves, bro. I'm a slave, nigga. And I ain't using that shit trying to play victim or none of that shit, bro. But nigga, you slaves over here, nigga. So you gonna get like, in ways you gonna get like hounded like that, whether you like it or not. Your feelings don't matter when you a slave, bro. Straight up, straight up. You get, I see it, dog. I've experienced. I even deal with it, but that say I hate people outside of my race and shit, or I hate my race. No, it ain't what I'm saying. I'm just giving you a motherfucking history of us. So a lot of times when I get into it with my own brother, or I get into it with one of my sisters, I had to look past them like, yo, of course we gonna get into it, my nigga, cause of course the black woman ain't gonna motherfucking respect me when she know I was a slave before and had a master over me and shit. That throw me in some chains. Of course she ain't gonna respect your motherfucking ass. That's just, we can claim God, children, and all that shit. That still don't take the fact of that you was a slave before. It's even in the Bible. Motherfucker hate me for spitting it this way, but I'm just telling the truth. Like, I can get around some of my brothers and sisters, they treat me like a human being. But I never put my guard down with some of them though. Even with myself, I don't put my guard down because I got a slave mind. I don't have a regular human being's mind. I have a slave mind. I can admit to it. But do I have that mind with every brother or sister I see or every white person? No, because I try to take responsibility for my own thinking too. Does that mean I'm perfect? Oh, no, hell no. But yeah, of course we gonna treat each other like that, bro. Cause we been bred that way, man. We been bred like fish, nigga. So of course you ain't even gotta do nothing. I can see it like you deal with a lot of us. You can see it in our eyes, bro. You can feel it on our spirit. You can feel it on our soul. That see, black people don't treat each other like that, but slaves do. If I sit back and check my history and shit, I come from a history of slavery. Even though I probably wasn't raised back in them days. I still had ancestors and shit that dealt with that shit. How can you stop it? The only way you're gonna stop having a slave mind is being in tune with yourself and loving yourself for who you are. That's that's the only way you get past that mindset. Cause like I said, am I like that? Am I like that with every brother or sister I see? It's a sickness on me, dog. Do I blame it all on the people that enslaved us? No. Cause I ain't got, you know why? Cause I don't got no control of that shit. You get what I'm saying? But I do got control of my own actions though. And I'm just telling you the truth. Get mad at me. I'm just telling you the truth. We ain't got it together because a lot of us are not working with the black mind. We working with the slave mind. That's what it explains. Like when I can look at another brother that look like me, or another sister that look at me, and I ain't necessarily got to do nothing to them personally. They just automatically give me problems because I'm a motherfucking slave. And when I started realizing that, I started thinking a little bit clearer. Do I get that attention from all my brothers and sisters? No. Some of my brothers and sisters show me mad love, and I show them love back, and I treat them human and shit. But I never forget that the history I come from, my folks was a slave. So of course, I ain't gonna get along with a lot of my people, and I ain't gonna. You get what I'm saying? I know that shit. I play it for what it is. I ain't the one created that shit. I was just in that shit. I wasn't no slave back in them days, but I know I'm a slave in 2024 because of my history. Am I taking up for it? No. Am I taking over the white? No. What I'm saying is I can't control that, but I can control my own actions. Because I can walk down the street right now, and it'll be another brother. I ain't did nothing personal to that man, but that nigga want to hit with me. Don't even really know why. A lot of us, we bucking on each other because we slave, bro. So of course, you don't see us got a respect for each other because we were told that ain't what you supposed to do. And of course, the people that enslave you, of course, they gonna tell you some shit like that because they trying to conquer some shit. Wake the fuck up. When you first realize you was a slave, now you can be free in your own mind. But as far as the whole, no, nigga, ain't no freedom with all us, nigga. Because if it was, we wouldn't be smashing nigga shit. We wouldn't be smashing each other shit. Just know the truth about that shit. Then you might get a little leeway. And is it because these people are stronger than us? No. No. Anybody can get it. Black, white, anybody can get it. So that's all I'm saying. You know, when y'all struggle with these problems, man, understand where it come from. Are we victims? I don't play the victim game. I just take it. I was among my ancestors, slaves. It is what it is. That's how the motherfucker cookie fell. I just deal with that shit best way I can. The black people I can show love to, and respect and shit, I try my best to respect. Once I have problems with, I just don't fuck with them. I get on away from them. Had to look at it from the bigger picture of me. Yeah, I'm a motherfucking slave in this bitch. I ain't got no motherfucking mansion and all that shit, nigga. I'm a nigga slave just like the regular slaves out there in the street. So I had to think. Get what I'm saying? Playing victim ain't gonna get me out of that shit. Surviving, only thing gonna, I can't fuck. You can get just surviving the game. That's all I'm concerned about. But yeah, of course you gonna have a problem with the woman not respecting you and shit, cause she's seeing you in the position of a slave, nigga. So of course. It, this is what it is. All of them don't think like that, but that is facts though, nigga.